How much can you make from cryptocurrencies trading a few days if you only have $200? Wow, wow, wow. I always tell my students, practice makes perfect. I already made my money. Welcome back everybody to our channel. This is Moses Crypto with you again. Now, I realize that many of you liked the video we posted last time. We took $100 all the way up to $1,000, and many of you are posting comments. How did you do that? I showed you everything. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't watch that video, go and check it out here, right here. Now, I'm taking on a new challenge. I'm going to be taking $200 and trading it for a few days. And you're in for a surprise. You are going to be surprised what is possible. So make sure you watch this video till the end and go ahead and subscribe to this channel, like, and let's get started. I think this is going to be so cool. So make sure you watch till the end. I need to do a top-down analysis and see where Bitcoin is going. By the way, today I'm going to only be trading Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those are the coins I like most. Why? Simple, because they are the biggest. All right, so from the 1 hour time frame, from the daily time frame, we can see we have a downtrend here, which has been going on for some time. Bitcoin has been resisting falling, but it's still going to fall. That is what I see. In the meantime, we have a massive rejection over here. Let's go back to the bigger time frame up here, where we can see something like this. All right, wow, 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 wow. From there, we have this level here, which should be our limit. Okay. That is what we expect. If I trade actually on the 15-minute time frame. So from here, we can see on the 1 hour time frame, Bitcoin is trying to recover. This massive candle it gave yesterday, it has recovered almost 90% of it. This happened after Donald Trump yesterday approved what he is calling the reserve. They are trying to create a reserve and they're approving it right now, which will include Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, I think, and Cardano. So basically, this is what happened yesterday, but I still believe we are still going to fall. This massive red candle, this massive bearish engulfing, it is still going to continue this trend. I don't like the way it recovered all this, so I'm going to be very careful. I'm looking for shorts. As you can see carefully here, we can place this line over here and maybe we can see how the market reacts around this level. If we get a good entry point around this point, if we get a good entry point here, we are in. We are going to be in around this point here. If we come back here and we get a good entry point, we can still retarget these areas here. We can actually take 1 to 4 and we are done. This is what I'm targeting for today, so we still have a few hours to go, and after that, we shall be in. The same applies for Ethereum, because when Bitcoin moves, everybody else moves. The same applies for Ethereum. So this is what we see. This is what I plan. Once we come and enter our entry point here, I'm in, and we shall be off. How many touches? Once, twice. There is the law of the third touch. Once we touch the third time, we are taking off. As you can see, we are printing new candles here. Always wait for a confirmation. What do I mean by confirmation? Your confirmation candle is, I take my confirmation candles either from the 1 hour time frame or from the 4 hour time frame. So if I don't see a bearish candle here, first of all, bearish engulfing, a doji up there, which indicates that maybe a hammer which is hanging up there. That uninverted hammer is what we expect here, or a bearish engulfing candle. If we don't have any of that on the 4 hour time frame or on the 1 hour time frame, on the 15 minutes time frame, we are not getting in. So that is what I am looking for here. If we reach here and we get a good, you can see this hammer right here. There is a hammer here, but it's not convincing. Why? Because it has just come right after a massive bearish candle, which just shows you a continuation in trend. So we want this trend to die down before it comes back here. We break through this line, forget about the sales, we are buying. That is it. We are buying, and what would we be targeting? We would be targeting these highs. So you have to be fluid with the market. Now let's see. I told you if Bitcoin moves, other markets move. So before you trade any cryptocurrency, Always start analyzing Bitcoin because Bitcoin affects everything else. Let's see how it goes. I hope we can reach $400 on this trade. And once we reach $400, I am out. I'll be waiting to find another trade and take 400 maybe to 800. You know the process. You know the drill. That is how it goes. 200, 400, 400, 800, 800, 600. And then from there, reaching 2,000 is not a big deal. The target is $2,000. If I hit it in 2 days or 3 days, I'm out. This is not financial advice. This is meant for fun. So don't look at it and get into trades with me. I am an expert in this area and I have experience in it. That's why I can trade like this. We can teach you here at MoneyFest World School. If you need to, just write in the comments right there and we shall get in touch with you. All right, let me let the trades for you to run and you'll see how that will work out. I've got into a few more trades because we are taking this account up. We started all the way around, today we started around 400 and I hope we end the day at around maybe $1,500 or even $2,000. Why am I entering this trade right now? So simple. This is an uptrend in this time frame. This is a 5-minute time frame. It is an uptrend. What do you do in an uptrend? Buy the dip. And what are we looking at right now? Looking at these massive rejections here. This is a dip. Once we form a dip, that is the time for you to buy. Not sell, because some people think that market is going to turn around here. No. Follow the trend. So whenever you see the market tricking you, printing massive bearish candles here, and then you sell, you sell, you sell. You know what happens next? Exactly what you just saw here. A massive rejection here, and then you print a massive bullish candle going up. Why? Because that is how the market moves. It moves in cycles. In an uptrend, it creates highs and lows. In an uptrend, we buy lows. Don't buy highs, because you are going to sit there and watch the market come taking you into negatives and you'll be like, what just happened? So that is the main reason I entered this trade, because we are forming a dip here and I'm targeting not so far. I'm scalping. This is scalping. This trade is not supposed to last for maybe 4 hours, maximum maybe 1 hour maximum. But I'm looking at a few minutes and I'm out. So I'll be posting you on the results. You can see that we have made our money pretty fast. Simple strategy. An uptrend, buy the dip. Stop buying the top. Because every time the market is making a massive move, for example, right here, for somebody who would have been entering, for a newcomer, they would have been entering right here. But you don't know what is going to happen in this support. Just look at this massive support level here. This is actually a resistance up here. Look at this place. You are buying into resistance. My dear, don't do that. So you buy the dip. The dips are always either at the previous high, when the market moves and creates a high here, then comes out of that high. You see, it broke throughout this high. When it comes back and it meets that same level, that is the chance for you to buy. Get in. But when the market, for example, is breaking through this high, don't go into the market. Why? Because it's tricking you. It's going to come back here.
The right time to get into the market is the point where the market is coming to retest the previous high down there. The dip, it's right now forming a dip that is going to get in. But right now, for example, where it is now, it is a very dangerous place. Why? Because you're buying into support. You're buying into resistance. And buying into resistance in an uptrend is very dangerous. We don't know what is going to happen here. Before you know it, it's going to print a massive red candle. You saw I closed so many positions I had opened around here when I bought into the dip. I closed them because the market reached this point and I don't know how it's going to behave. I don't know because nobody can predict that. But you can see the mass intensity it has gone with. I only left one trade. The trade I left in trading, we call it a runner. You close most of those trades, secure your capital. My target was hit, $2,000. And then you leave one trade that you can take chai off. A trade that can buy you maybe chai or something, you understand? So that is it. Now, I'm going to leave this trade. I don't know how far Bitcoin is going. Maybe we're even going to blow through this high. But do you see that I moved my stop loss beyond the entry point? Even if the market comes back here, even if it comes back to hit my stop loss, it is already in positive, plus $70, you can see. So I'm not sure how it's going to behave here, but I already made my money. I reached my target in a few minutes. That is what the beauty of scalping. In a few minutes, you hit your target, you're out. Then you can leave a runner which is already in positives. In that runner, I can even target, if I go back to the bigger time frame, I can target all these levels up here. I target all these levels up here. Never know, maybe Bitcoin is going to take off already. You can see. So if I target those levels, I can make another $1,000. But meanwhile, I've made most of my money within the first few minutes and I'm out. That is called scalping. What I'm remaining to do is to move my stop loss. We call it a trailing stop loss. Every time a candle is done printing, I put the stop loss right under. We print another candle, I print the stop loss right under. This is like riding the market. You are like on the back of a horse, riding it. So this is it. You can see this wig, it's resisting it. If it crosses through here, all bets are off. We are going. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can see I just closed the last trade. Actually, let me also get rid of these trades I placed here because these were limit orders. They didn't get filled in, but you can see that the rest of the limit orders got filled in. And we made how much today? Just look at that. We have just made $2,390. You can see. So we started with around 430 this day, and we have closed the day with around 2,390. How about that? That is the power of trading. That is scalping.
Wow. Wow. From $200 to over $2,000 in just 2 days. I'm shocked. I'm surprised. When I started this challenge, I thought it's going to take me a full week, but it only took me just 2 days. Wow, wow. Now, I remember the time when I had just started trading. It took me quite a long time. I had no capital. I used to start from $20, $30, $50, maybe maximum $100. And I always I wanted to make 1,000. But it used to take me a long time, maybe a month, or even 2 months. But today, considering the fact that I can turn 200 to over 2,000, I always tell my students, practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. When you continue to learn, when you continue to practice the skills, you will make it. So to everybody out there who wants to do it, go ahead and learn how to do this. You can make it. It just needs time. Go ahead and practice. Now, if you want to see similar videos like this, go ahead, subscribe to this channel, like this video by the way, and leave a comment. Let me know what else would you like to see in the next videos. By the way, I have created an Instagram page where I'm going to be posting similar content. If you want to have tips on how you can make similar things, because this is not usual, but it's with experience. Anybody can do it. With experience, you can do it. So go ahead, follow my Instagram page. And also, if you do, by the way, I have a gift for you. I've prepared a guide where I have put together 5 rules that I know if you follow them successfully, you will make it in crypto. You will start making it in crypto. So see you there.